In today's session, I'm going to take you through transformational coaching tools, the overview, okay? So what is covered in the transformational coaching tools section? We're going to be covering transformational accountability, transformational deep listening, transformational conversational styles, how to break looping, how to call out your client for ownership to occur, how to break inaction/laziness, how to reinforce your client for faster results, how to upgrade your client's thinking. So the tasking for this module, as always with the overviews, just go ahead, let's get it done, let's do the work together, go to the next module as soon as possible. Why are transformational coaching tools so important? First of all, coaching is not linear, it's not a straight line. Okay, at times it will have to be adaptable again according to your client. Coaching is fluid. All right, just like sailing a boat, when it's sailing a boat, to get to a destination, you have to do this thing called tacking. You have to tack the wind. You have to be adaptable to the wind. And this is what my Russian clients found difficult to understand. They couldn't quite get the grasp of, initially at first, they were like, just sail the boat straight. It doesn't work like that. The boat has to do this tacking process. You will have to do tacking. Okay, it's not always as it may seem. It may seem like you can go straight to it, but in essence you can't. Right, you just have to keep looking at the sails and adapt it according to the position, right? Adapting until you hit that destination, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is what tacking is. The goal is to get from A to B, all right? A is at the bottom, B is at the top. And notice if you tack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in path 1, all right, it might be quicker. Depending, again, it's not necessarily quicker. It depends on how much air you get. If you go path 2, you're doing, 1, 2, 3, 4 tacks. Again, not necessarily quicker, depending again on the angles that you're cutting. If you do 1, P3, right, that's just one tack. So technically, path 1 is the quickest, but it depends on how good you are on those turns. It depends on, that's why sailing is like a crazy concept, all right? Basically, path 1 took 6 tacks to get to the destination. Path 2 took 4 tacks to get to the destination. Path 2 took 2 tacks to get to the destination. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you have to ask a couple of questions. All right. The goal to get them from A to B in coaching is the same. All right. Path 1 took 6 questions to get to the destination. Path 2 took 4 questions to get to the destination. And path 3 took 2 questions to get to the destination. Okay. Transformational coaching tools are kind of like you're an artist and you're capable of creating a masterpiece. Your client is the masterpiece. They are the canvas. All right. They are literally the canvas. You are the artist. Your coaching tools are your brushes, and your coaching tools are your painting tools. Okay. Your client is your canvas. And sometimes in different stages, you may need some oils. You may need a darker shade, and you just have to keep on testing it and measuring it. And what will happen is you'll create a masterpiece. Any ideas who created this masterpiece on the right? Possibly one of the greatest, okay, that's Vincent van Gogh at 1853 to 1890. And what's beautiful about Vincent's story, if you don't know it, is that he didn't even know he was creating masterpieces. He spent his whole life just loving the process, enjoying it. He was sent to paint because of his internal thinking, which was at that day a little bit outside of the box. And so he was told to go and paint. And every day he would walk for miles up the river, take his easel and then paint. And no one ever appreciated the art that he was creating. And he literally made nothing the whole time he was born from his art. He created thousands and thousands of paintings, and no one said they were any good. He wasn't appreciated in his time because he was too outside of the box. He was just enjoying it. He was just loving it. All right, that's exactly what you're going to be doing coaching. You're going to be enjoying it, loving it. You're not even going to know you're creating masterpieces, but in time, those masterpieces will occur. This is where he lived, above this restaurant, and his brother paid all his actual expenses. And, unfortunately, Van Gogh actually committed suicide. The story goes because he overheard his brother's wife talking about what a burden to society that he was. And so he ended up killing himself. And his brother loved him very much and had looked after him his whole life. Vincent van Gogh's net worth today, I think it's worth discussing because he created multiple masterpieces. When I say masterpieces, priceless masterpieces. Sometimes people say a couple of million, all right? Do you have any concept around art? I mean, he created thousands, and there's I think all are currently taken or something like that, thousands. And so if you try to bid to get a painting, an original, is going to cost you, sometimes people say, what, 10 million? And I'm like, no. 20 million? No. 100 million? No. Vincent van Gogh's total net worth today is estimated at 10 billion. 10 billion. He was painting and people weren't even appreciating the masterpieces. At times, you're going to be painting and people won't appreciate the masterpieces, but it's okay because you're going to cultivate it and you're going to create a successful business in your own lifetime, not after your lifetime. So the critical learnings in this section will be understanding the importance of transformation accountability, understanding the power of transformational deep listening, understanding the distinctions within the transformational conversational styles, understanding how to break looping in your client's thinking, understanding how to call out your client for ownership to occur without upsetting them, how to break inaction/laziness so they get great results and level up, how to reinforce your client for faster results so they don't give up, how to upgrade your client's thinking to increase awareness. Okay, what this means for you in the future is that you will love these transformational coaching tools. They will allow you adaptability, freedom, and formlessness. You will be formless, as in completely adaptable to any situation. You will be untouchable, right? You will access behavioral pattern recognition. You will start to understand behaviors ahead of where your client actually even sees them themselves. So a reminder of what is covered in the coaching tools section: transformation accountability, transformational deep listening, transformational conversational styles, how to break looping, how to call out your ideal, how to call out your client for ownership to occur, how to expand your client, how to break inaction and laziness, and how to reinforce your client for faster results, how to upgrade your client's thinking. Tasking to complete, go ahead, get it done. Let's do the work together. Let's get this done. Go ahead, do the next module. All right, as always, complete your tasking now. We're here for you every step of the way. We've got your back. That's how we roll. My name is Ed J.C. Smith. I'm a privilege to be spending time with you. As always, no matter what happens, never give up on those dreams. Never give up on your dreams. And I'll see you on the next session.